Hey, almost ready.
We end this thing together. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't know if you're hanging on.
Welcome everybody to round number 4 of King of the Ring around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. You join us tonight at 6:30 for the Pool 1 race around King of the Ring. We're looking at our boy Mr. Mikhail, who's been winning basically all the races since round number 2, so looking forward to see what he's got to prove as we go around the Nürburgring Nordschleife in the GR1 car class. Only the hybrid cars tonight, so looking forward to it. The guys are going to be using racing hard tires, racing medium tires, as well as racing soft tires. They have to use all tires this race, so looking forward to see how the guys are going to do tonight. As always, joined by Mr. Ken Dog 1969. Welcome, Ken Dog, and thank you for joining us once again tonight.
Thanks for having me, guys. Good to see all the guys in their cars looking flip and all racy and all.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So again, big shout out to everybody that's joining. Welcome Dino, Mental Panda, iPhantoms, thanks for joining, guys. Let's make sure that we punt this link. Let's get as many people watching tonight. I know a lot of guys are probably very excited as from the chat box.
Hello? Yellow. I think I've lost connection. Don't know if I've lost connection. Yellow? Kalen? I'll message you now. Okay, ciao. Yeah. Hello? Why can I not hear Kayla? Hello? Hey, do you know? Yeah, even I can't even get hold of him also. Okay, I'll tell him. Okay, I'll message him. Kayla, your mic's off. Okay. Sweet, bye.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. You were off all the time.
Yeah, sorry. I'm checking that the races are the correct races for the race tonight.
Okay.
So everyone that is in now should be there. There's just a few guys missing. I think we're going to be missing. So Skitty1, he is here. GTP GTI. Kuchi is racing. Jax Yaya is in pool 2, so he's going to leave very shortly, I believe. FLAce as well, and Valentino.
Yeah, Valentino's pool 2, right?
Yes, he is. MEFC Monty is not going to race with us tonight. He isn't here. Is this the right stuff? Yes, it is. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. I just need to make sure everything's 100% here.
Okay.
Okay.
JOO.
Kendog, you there?
Yes, I'm here, listening.
Okay, so Skitty1, GTP GTI, Bob Lixum, Mikhail, Monty, Wezo9, Sharks Yaya. Is he there?
I can't see these guys, man. Okay, Jocks, Mikhail, DMA Racing.
Can you see it on the side? Are you looking at it?
Yeah, now I've got it. Now I've got them. I
Wait,
had to
hang
come
on.
back
Let me
on
read
this.
it again. Because I'm switching between 2 screens at the moment. Okay. So Skitty1.
I don't have Skitty on my screen.
He's the host, so he must be there.
Okay, he must be there.
GTP GTI, Eleanor Bob Lixum, Mikhail 05, MUFC Monty. We got.
Don't see him.
Okay, he's actually not gonna race because he's missing in action tonight. Wes 09.
CHB8 Wes, yeah?
Yeah, Jacques Yaya.
Yeah, Jacques Yaya, I saw him earlier. KBR Jacques Yaya, he's there.
Then FLAce, is he there?
30 was here, I think he left the room.
Double O Pace.
Yes, JOO Pace is there. Psycho.
Sorry, I'm just messaging 30 just to say apologies. Psycho Sheep is there.
Yes.
Eleanor Elevate.
Yes, he's there.
And Kuchi.
Kuchi, 999.
Yes.
Yes, and there's GTP.
GTP, I said at the beginning, yeah.
Okay. RBS Performance.
He's supposed to be. No, he's not. He's in pool 2.
Should you tell him?
Yeah. Sorry, I've got a million people messaging me at the moment, so I'm just trying to make sure
Yeah.
I've got my bearings in the right place. So I'm gonna quickly screenshot so that they can see. That's probably Valentino calling you now.
Yeah. Valentino?
He's in pool 2, which is at 8:30. So I'm gonna quickly go back. Sorry guys for this delay.
Yeah. Game Morris left the room.
So the reason there's all this confusion is that we had some guys in pool 1 that weren't able to make the 8:30 time slot, so we had to switch pool 1 with the time slot for pool 2. So pool 2 was actually meant to start at 6:30, but on Monday morning, we decided to switch pool 1 to the 6:30 time slot, and then pool 2 will be at 8:30. So I do apologize, guys. But these things do happen, unfortunately.
It's COVID's fault.
Yep. Cool, so we just asking IBN Nua, because he's actually taking up the spot of somebody.
Who is IBN Arner?
Plus a lot of the guys also forgot which pools they're in, so they're only finding out again now today. So that's them. Oops, going back. I'm gonna make sure I send the right pool 2 details, which should come up shortly. Pool 2. There we go. Cool, so pool 2 should now know who's in pool 2, and pool 1 should know who's in pool 1.
Just RBS is still in pool 1, yeah?
RBS is actually racing in pool 2.
Okay, so
Pool 2. So I've sent the right details. Details on WhatsApp.
yes. Doesn't have to leave, can't race.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Where were we? 14 guys now viewing. What's up, guys? Apologies again. Sorting my life out, Dino. I know. It's been a while since I've streamed, so please understand, guys. Not getting back into it, getting used to it again. Okay, so King of the Ring, round number 2. Round number 4, yes. Around the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the guys are using Group 1 cars, racing hards, racing softs, and racing medium tires. It's going to be a really interesting and fun race. I'm actually quite keen to see how well these guys manage to take these cars around the track, and I think the most interesting thing about this is that they're only allowed to use the hybrid cars. They're not allowed to use the fancy Vision GT cars, because I think I really wanted to try and keep the racing unique and like professional and not kind of like infiltrated with the fancy weird cars that we see that Gran Turismo offers us. Fuel wear tonight is on 3 times, tire wear is on 2 times, and it is a 10 lap race. So a lap with these cars generally takes about 6 minutes, so we'll see how fast these oaks can get around the track. And yeah, just going to be really keen and interesting to see how well our pool 1 guys do at the earlier time slot tonight. So we just quickly jump on track. They're all on track, which is good to see. In first place at the moment we've got our boy Mr. Psycho Sheep, Eleanor Psycho Sheep, who's on track in front at the moment in a... actually don't know what car this is, but a lovely looking livery on it. A lovely looking livery on his car. In second now we've got Mikhailo 5, our current championship leader, who's looking very awesome in his Audi R18, the 2011 version. Lovely stuff there by Mikhail. And again, we're definitely looking towards him to see how well he can do with the change of pace in this car. Then we've got in the next position Eleanor Bob Lixum in the 908 Peugeot, looking very colourful tonight.
Colourful, yeah.
With his purple and yellow Peugeot. So look out for him, guys. He's got a bit of redemption to be made with his battle that he had with JOR not too long ago. Up next, Mr. FLA's Fuel Safe Ferdy. We're looking quite forward to him in his matte black Peugeot as well. Looking really awesome. Number 33, Max Verstappen's numbers, and showing off our sponsors, Sky Coffee Company. Awesome stuff. Looking forward to see what Ferdy does. Then up next is Mr. KBR Chucks Yaya, the TS050 Hybrid 2016 model. So this is going to be quite interesting because based on the chats, yep, it's a Toyota. Based on the chats, the guys are saying that this is a more favored car in terms of a race and not so much for practice. So I think he's looking more towards the race rather than to the qualifying and the practice. Up next, GTP GTI, one of the DMR boys. He's looking very fresh and snazzy in his Toyota TS505. Again, race spec and a lovely black and green livery on his car. Cool. Up next, JOO Pace in his 919 hybrid Porsche Team 2016. Looking
like a bumblebee.
Looking like a bumblebee. No jokes there. Yeah. Awesome stuff by him, and one of the first Porsches we're seeing on track tonight. I probably would have chosen this car. I don't know about you, Ken Dog. Probably you would have raced this race.
I would never have been on this track at all.
So JOO Pace, formerly known as JOOR, has just joined Pace Motorsports, guys. So big shout out to him, and looking forward to see how he can do. Last race he battled very solidly with Mr. Eleanor Bob Lixum, so hoping to see the same tonight in the Group 1 Cup. Up next we have Mr. Kuchi 999. He's got a really colourful Christmassy looking what was that car? The Toyota TS030, so the later model, but a Castrol livery, thanks Kendog, and looking really snazzy in this car tonight. Up next we got Eleanor Elevate running in the TS030. Again, one of the Eleanor boys, part of the H Party Heat and Proxy team. Shout out to them. Looking forward to see what he has up in store tonight. We know that he's quick. We're just hoping that he can keep it on track, as the past few races he hasn't managed to do that. So looking forward to see what he can do tonight. And then the man himself, Mr. Skitty1, another EKZ boy. He's racing also in the Porsche 919, so Team EKZ choosing Porsche tonight. Lovely stuff in his lovely yellow car, and again another man that needs to get a podium. I think he's hoping to redeem himself as well.
He spun out the last race, eh?
Correct. So looking forward to see what he can do tonight. And then I think last but not least, Crazy 8 Wes just joined Crazy 8's team, formerly known as Wes 09. He's in the TS050 hybrid. Looking forward to see what he can do, guys. Cool beans. So Guys are just going around the track for their first lap. Kendog, if you don't mind just letting us know your thoughts on this race tonight and seeing what can happen.
Well, this track, I won't lie to you, if these guys can keep this car on the track, it'll be fantastic. Because just watching them taking these corners, yes, yeah. Whoever's on control is going to have very sore fingers, definitely.
You think so?
Hey.
So you say that, and our current championship leader, Mikhail, he's on controller, so going to be interesting. You saying that he's going to have sore fingers after this?
I'm just watching. I'm in his car now, watching him. It's the way he's keeping that car on the track. My God, it's ridiculous, man.
So you mentioned Mikhail. We've just joined him now in front. Looking forward to see how well he does. I think it's going to be quite interesting to see if he can manage this Group 1 car around the track. And yeah, just really looking forward to see if he can clinch the win again.
Yeah. Well, Bluxham's going to be quite fast on this track, you know. I see he's painted his Peugeot Jaguar colors. Silk cut Jaguar colors, that's the color.
The silk cut Jaguar. So Mikhail's just started his lap. We'll catch up with him a bit later. Eleanor Psycho Sheep. Looking really lovely, taking that first corner. Eleanor Bob Luxem now starting his race. His quali, Mr. FLA is also starting his quali now. These guys are quite close together. Right behind him, Mr. J00 Pace in his Porsche.
Elevate. Almost hit the wall.
Jacques Yaya now as well. We've got GTP GTI looking really racy right now in his Toyota. Eleanor Elevate. A bit of a scuff mark, like you said, Kendog, hit the wall, but
yeah.
Nonetheless.
But he was lucky at the beginning of the race. He didn't even start his lap.
Beginning of the lap, yeah. Awesome stuff. There we got Cookie now. He's just begun his lap. And then Skitty1 coming to start his lap. So Kendog, you know these cars have a hybrid system, and it's one of the things that they actually have to manage in this race, which is why I kind of chose this car combo for them. Because if they lose hybrid, especially out of the beginning of a corner, it kind of like bogs down the car, like it's got turbo lag. So do you think that if we see some of the guys not being able to use their hybrid effectively, that they'll fall to the back of the grid?
Definitely, they would, because you must know how much power has been lost with that stuff. If you watch the guys on the straight, I think it's about 30 to 40 k's difference. So that's a lot of things. But I noticed some of the guys don't have that, eh?
So the only car, if I'm not mistaken, the only car that doesn't have the hybrid system is the Peugeots.
Yeah, Bluxham, 30. Okay, so the two Peugeots.
Yep.
Okay.
So the two Peugeots are quite quick. As we jump on board with Mikhail here, he's almost halfway through the lap already.
Sure.
He's making good use here of this lovely interior of the Audi R18. It's amazing to think that the guys will be able to drive these cars, how quick they are.
And he's also not an hybrid, eh?
Correct. It is also one of the other cars that's not really a hybrid. So you're asking for the driver's times, there we go. Thanks for that, everyone.
We're having a bit of a battle here between GTP and Jacques here. Sorted it out at least.
Psycho Sheep right behind there. Bob Lixam. J00 Pace, GTP GTI and Jacques Yaya. Jacques Yaya unfortunately picking up a penalty, but he will be able to work that off towards the end of this race.
And this hybrid system, you can get it back by the coasting and braking before corners, eh?
Correct. So I know one of the tactics that actually Mr. Skitty had taught me about is that if you are in the slip of someone, you'll find that he probably will be on the brake a little bit, because it does actually secure his hybrid. But lifting and coasting definitely does work. Some cars, the Porsche especially, while you're turning, it builds back that hybrid as well. And then also the under braking, you see that the hybrid actually gets built up a lot, especially under braking. So strange enough, the more you can brake, the better your hybrid gets stored again.
Okay.
Cool guys, so forgive me, there's some new tech that I'm trying to work out here. As you can see, when I click this one button now, it pops up with the person's name on the bottom right of the corner. And there's a few other little keys that I've just learned, so trying it out for the first time tonight, including some replays that we might run. So you're just moving to Mikhail now at the front of the grid. He's about to come to the end of his lap now. Again guys, don't forget, King of the Ring 2020 series is sponsored by Sky Coffee Company. If you are looking forward to getting yourself on your hands on some Sky Coffee, please follow them on Facebook at Sky Coffee Company, as well as on Instagram and Twitter at Sky Coffee Company. Look out on my channel in the coming days. There is a video that I am going to be dropping with a bit of an announcement about Sky Coffee, so look out for that guys.
Okay, Mikhail's on the straight. Let's see what possibly he gets.
Lovely livery on his car. So it's just one lap that these guys get to do. I must say he is quite far ahead.
36, 37.
So he is almost at the end of this. Coming into the final corners now. Let's round the last corner. Here we go. With a 5:33, so that seems really quick, but we're not sure. We'll see what Psycho Sheep does here. He set the benchmark though, Mikhail. And our Psycho Sheep about to finish his lap now. Running a little bit wide and ooh, winning it at the end there.
Just cross it.
He's reversing over the line here.
I would do the same.
Bob Luxem with the 5:39 in his Porsche Hybrid. FLAce, who's in second, he did a 5:39 as well. So Mikhail definitely setting the pace. Psycho Sheep, unfortunately spinning, doing a 5:32. JOOR with a 5:43. So Mikhail's time is looking unbeatable at the moment. We got GTI with a 5:41. He's currently in fourth place. Eleanor Elevate coming across the line now with a 5:47. Amazing stuff by him. Kuchi about to cross the line here
5:48.
with a 5:48. We have got missed somebody. So Mikhail Kuchi, KBR Jacques Yaya in 7th place with a 6:11. Skitty coming around the last few corners now. He's about to set his lap, also a 5:41. Well done to him. And then last but not least, Mr. Crazy 8 Wes. Just gonna send a quick message to the guys. Before they start the race, just making sure that they are on the right tires. So big ups to Mr. Mikhail, who has qualified in P1 with a 5 minutes and 33 seconds. That is crazy quick. His nearest competitor is almost 6 seconds behind him, Mr. FLA. So Mikhail is definitely looking unbeatable. But nonetheless, we're going to look forward to this race. He might just have a car that's only good in quali and might be suffering in the race. So looking forward to see how well he does tonight. Awesome
so
stuff.
what tires are they supposed to be on?
So the guys are all good. They're going to use 3 compounds of tires. They are using the racing hard tire, racing medium tire, and racing soft tires.
Okay.
So I've just made sure that if they want to start on a different compound of tire, that they get enough time to put those on now. And then once they've got that correct tire on, they will be able to then start the race very shortly. So just waiting for the last few. I think some other guys are changing tires. They have to get through the first sector. Remember guys, this is a 10 lap race tonight. Fuel is at 3 times and tire wear is at 2 times. I'm just messaging Skitty.
So it's no.
Must you start it? No.
Any tire but all 3 compounds.
Alrighty then, I think we're just about ready to go. So guys, first place Mikhail, FLS in second, Bob Lux in third, GTP GTI fourth, Double O Pace in fifth, LNI Elevate, he's in sixth place, Kuchi in seventh, Crazy 8's Wes in eighth, Psycho Sheep in ninth, Jacques Yaya in 10th, and Skitty 1 in 11th. Just make sure Skitty's aware.
He's got to cross that line. Yep.
Just so that he knows he's in the correct position. So the new keyboard features. Okay, Dino wants to see the new keyboard features. Right, so if I press F1, it hides all the details. So it's just a quick button that I can press. If I press F4, it will only show the driver that you see on screen's details. If I press F9 on the keyboard, what does F9 do? It hides the HUD display. If I press F10, it will show the HUD display. So you see at the bottom of the screen, we can now see that he's obviously smashed his bumper, how his tires feel, and everything else there. Sorry. Just want to message the guys. Ready. Cool. Then F12, as you saw, brings up the player's information on the right hand side of the screen. And then we've got Q, which changes to the car number 11 to 20. The numbers 1 to 9 on the keyboard shows the different positions of the person. So first place is number 1, fifth place is number 5, that type of thing on track. Other details is G is like a variable camera. So you know if you got standard and variable, between G and H, those are the 2 types of cameras. And then we can jump to bumper view, hood view, chase cam, which is JKL. And then if I wanted to see the back of someone's car, I'd press the down arrow so they can obviously rear view, chase cam, whatever. And then there's a replay function, which I will hopefully be able to do just now as we see the start of the race. The guys are off and here away we go. Looking forward to see how these guys do as we go down to the first corner.
Everyone's away.
Everybody's away, awesome stuff.
Okay, he's gone.
Carl is on his way already. He's left by a second. So go down the grid. Bob Lixum, Skitty 1, GTI and Double O Pace on each other. Looking forward to a race from them. LNI Elevate also right behind them. Kuchi in 8th place. Wes in 9th. Psycho Sheep is currently in 10th. And Jacques Yaya in 11th place. So the RDR 18 already pulling away, but FLS proving that his win in Pool 2 about a month ago is nothing, that he obviously wants to follow it up with a win in Pool 1. Looking at Mikhail's going very, very quickly around this track. These guys are moving with these high downforce cars. FLS not too far behind him. Skitty 1 in 4th place, following Bob Lixum. GTP, GTI and JOO Pace. Kuchi falling a little bit behind, but got Wes on him now, so Wes definitely hunting him down. Oh, I think we we've got our first spinner. Skitty spun. Oh no.
Yep.
That's very unfortunate for Skitty as he makes his way back on track. As we look at that, Skitty just making his way back on track. So the replay function's working. Yeah, that looks so cool. Sorry. I'm excited by that. Sorry, I need to remember how to get back though.
Oh shit.
Anyway, cool. So Skitty won at the back of the grid now. Unfortunate for him, he's in last place.
Oh.
Let's look at the rest of the guys.
6 and 7, where's Cookie?
So Wes and Cookie keeping it nice and tight for us. Cookie definitely running quite wide with his car, but Wes now running wide. These guys are going to be racing all the way. I'm going to jump to the front of the grid. Looking at JOOR, so JOO Pace, GTV GTI. Bob Lixam, got quite a bit of a gap between him and FLAce now. Mikhail just running away with it as he always does. But it will be interesting to see what his strategy will be in terms of this race. Remember, the guys have to use all 4 tires tonight.
Sure.
Cool, as we just jump to the chat, AMA Racing saying, let's go GTP.
Yeah.
DMR boys definitely hoping for some stuff. Phantoms, nice with the new tricks, thanks brother. Yeah guys, awesome stuff man, really enjoying this. So looking at our boy Kyle 5. These guys are absolutely moving it. Mikhail already pulling a 3.8 second lead, so he's on it.
He's on softs as well, right? So the 2 guys in the front there on softs.
Yep,
and
correct. Well spotted
on his mediums.
And Bob looks
the only person that stayed on hards is Psycho Sheep in 9th position.
GTP GTI is also on mediums, so these guys obviously keeping it nice and tidy. JOO Pace, he's keeping it nice and tidy, and I think he's looking forward to trying to catch up to the 2 ahead of him, because he had quite an awesome battle the previous race with Eleanor Bob Lixam. I think it was great for the viewers to watch.
Yeah. He had Blixam, he gave Blixam space so that he gave the vision to Blixam because he thought he bumped Blixam on that race.
I see. Nonetheless, great camaraderie by the boys.
Yeah.
See, look now at Kiki. Yep. So guys, don't forget, obviously we are doing competition with these guys for their liveries throughout the whole season. I will be posting each and every livery as much as I can, just so that we can see which livery is the best for the season, and obviously the winner will get a small prize sponsored by Sky Coffee.
It'll be a cup.
It's going to be a Sky Coffee cup. Crazy, it's Wes now. He's fallen a bit behind. I think he's struggling a little bit with his car.
Okay, Skitty's fighting. Coming back slowly. He's right on.
Oh, someone spun. Someone spun. Eleanor Elevate just spun there. So you take a quick look. Eleanor Elevate.
Ooh, and he's still spinning. The wall quite bad. Oh, he's lucky it's on a straight.
Yeah. I need to remember what the button was to go back. Cool, so Skitty won. Ooh, you just joined the action with Eleanor, Elevate, Jacques, Yaya, and Skitty won, all in a line. What's gonna happen here? Who's got the speed, it seems?
Elevate's got it.
Look, from Skitty one's point of view, yeah. He's actually just backed off just to see what these guys are gonna do. Skitty just taking it nice and chilled. As we see, Psycho Sheep has pitted now.
And Elevate.
Just for tires, as well as Eleanor Elevate. So those hard tires, getting rid of them as quickly as possible onto the mediums now. Elevate, quite a quick pit stop by those two. I think they just went for a tire change and then straight out onto the quicker tyre for Illinois Elevate. I think he wants to make up some ground after his spin. Skitty 1 on the back of Jacques Yaya. Jacques Yaya now with a bit of a spin. Ooh, unfortunate there.
All by himself.
All by himself, yep. So wait for him just to make that recovery.
Come on, Boyki. Get on there. That's it.
Jacques Yaya, part of the Kalahari Boys racing team. Big shout out to them. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Show some love for Jacques boys. Skitty 1 now hunting down the likes of Psycho Sheep. Skitty is on a faster tyre, but they are 1 lap older than Psycho Sheep's mediums. So we'll see how that goes. Crazy 8 Wes now up into 7th from 9th place, so he's keeping it nice and tidy in his Toyota. Big ups to Wes. I think he's really chuffed making his way back up into Pool 1 after the Pool 2 race last week.
Yeah. It's amazing, eh? Mikhail's in front of 30, and for the first time I see 30 using more fuel than the leader.
You're quite correct there. It's amazing, and I think Ferdy's probably pushing quite hard. I think a lot of these guys are pushing quite hard because speaking to them in chat earlier today, they all downloaded Assetto Corsa Competizione, so they're trying to finish this race as quickly as possible so that they can get up to that game. Mikhail now with a 7.2 second lead. He's just opening that gap up. Big shout out to New Name Loading, thanks for joining, man. The Noobster saying, come on Wes and Jay, good luck. Torched 89 saying, let's go Jacques. Production team with the replays, awesome. Strut brother, thanks so much, man.
Go Skitty on the outside.
Skitty 1 on the outside of Psycho Sheep there. Well done to him. So he's got those soft tyres, obviously taking full advantage of the quicker tyre now. And I think he's also trying to make sure he can recover back up to the front of the back now.
Yeah, he'll have to because he's 32 seconds away from the leader. And he was my guy that I had him to do damage podium.
Correct. So from P8 all the way down to P11 at the moment. These guys are either had pitted or had made mistakes. So obviously trying to make their way back up now. We'll see as the race progresses where Elevate and Psycho Sheep will end up. So looking at Jacques Yaya after his spin. He's trying to make his way back to the front again. On board now with Wes. These high downforce cars are just so amazing around here. They can literally go around the corners 200 km an hour. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Shout out Joel Williams, thanks for joining, man. 21 viewers, guys. Big shout out everybody. Please don't forget to like the video. If you are new, do subscribe to the channel, guys. All subscriptions are most welcome. Trust me, tomorrow you guys are gonna want to subscribe. So look out for my page tomorrow, guys. Big news coming.
Oh, Psycho.
What happened to Sheep? What happened to Sheep?
He's playing golf on the grass.
Oh, he's cutting grass again in his Toyota, it seems. So see Eleanor Psycho Sheep.
Elevators pick him again.
Yeah, I think he's definitely struggling with his tyres. These two HP boys in 9th and 10th. Heated proxy ways.
Oh, Elevate, sorry, Chops.
That's Chop Prince, yes.
Chop Prince, yes, okay.
So we're looking at our leader now, 11.3 seconds. He is absolutely moving with his Audi here. And his tyre wear looks amazing, so he's pushing. I think he's been practicing for this one, making sure that he retains his title as the king of the ring. Awesome stuff.
But don't count out Bob Luxem,
Yep.
He's 15 seconds behind on mediums. And tyres are still looking very good, eh?
Correct. Obviously he's going to switch to a softer tyre towards the end of the race, and I think he's probably going to try and finish on that. Mikhail currently now at the fastest lap of 5:35.
Come on, Jay.
The 5:41 again. Bob Lixam as well. The Peugeots, 542. GTP GTI keeping it nice and tidy himself. Kuchi actually in 5th place, so big shout out to him. 5th place there. And Mr. JWR in 6th.
Closing him down.
Crazy 8 Wes finishing lap 2 as well. Keeping it nice and tidy. Skitty 1 now also trying to make up some ground again. Psycho Sheep pitting again on his mediums.
Yeah, you didn't even care that. Yeah?
He's filling it up now. He's probably put on the soft tires. Yes, he's on soft tires now. And Mr. Jacques Yaya coming around the final corner here. Seems to be struggling tonight, which is quite unfortunate for him. He's going another round on his soft tires. Yeah, man. Let's look at our race leader there. FLA's GTP GTI now actually in 3rd place. Did Bob Lixam pit or did he spin?
I think he spun.
He must have spun because he did do another lap.
Yeah.
That's quite unfortunate. All the way back down to 8th place. That's so crazy.
Oh man.
I'd love to see if we can get a replay of that.
Should be able to.
I don't think so. I think we're too far.
8.
Too far out, yeah. Nonetheless,
you'll fight back.
He'll fight back, definitely. I think him and Skitty definitely going to want to make some ground up again. Mikhail just going faster and faster here. Half a second up on his previous lap. Absolutely crazy. So clean and tidy. It's amazing. Amazing. FLA's GTP now in 3rd place. He's 10, just about under 11 seconds behind FLA's. Keeping it nice and tidy. I think he's just looking to score some decent points. Big shout out for us, Diego. Thanks for joining, bud. Yep.
And GTP is on the medium tires, so to be 23 seconds behind is not bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. I think we will make up some time in this race. Kuchi in 4th. Kuchi in 4th now, obviously with Bob Lixam spin, but JWR right behind him.
Flat on his ass. Should be taking him on the next straight.
I don't think so. That, what is Kuchi in? He is in the
Toyota.
Toyota is quite fast in the straight, so don't count that out. You can see JWR is actually not really gaining much ground. He is in a bit of slipstream, so that Toyota is moving. That Toyota is moving. Wes now up into 6th place. Very quiet race from him, but definitely gaining position slowly but surely. The guy's making mistakes ahead of him. Skitty 1 now right on him. Bob Lixam actually falling further back. He actually had an injury. I think Bob Lixam's definitely struggling here tonight.
Yeah, he's bumped. He hit something again.
Yeah, you can see his front left tire.
Front tire. Bumper.
Yep. So we just look up here to Wes. Skitty 1 and Wes. Skitty 1 now 2 seconds behind Wes. Wes keeping it nice and tidy. Oh, Skitty 1. Unfortunate there. The chicane, the carousel.
Concrete mixer.
Yep. He's now fallen back again to 9th place. So guys not finding it too easy. The green hull is definitely taking it for a ride tonight. Very unfortunate for Skitty there. As you see, Eleanor Bob Lixam now moving up to 8th.
Yeah.
He's drifting his car around the corner there, yep. Elevate now in 7th after his pit stop. Wes, very quiet race from him. He's in a bit of no man's land, 14 seconds behind P5. Got 5 seconds between him and P7. But keeping it nice and tidy, nice and cool and calm and collected, yeah. So you see Jay still 1.2 seconds behind Kuchi. Kuchi doing a good lap here. GTP on his mediums. FLA's on his soft tires. 14 seconds behind Mikhail. Mikhail just proving once again why he is king of the ring. Masterclass by him. Amazing stuff. Doing 330 k's down back straight. Let's see what FLAs will be able to reach here. I Phantom saying this track is claiming people. Shout out Kevin B, thanks for joining. Nice commentary, he's loving the accents. I wonder whose accent might know yours, Dad.
I don't have an accent, bro. I speak English.
GTP with a 315. Cookie 323. Jay in what looks like it's one of the slower cars, 330. So the Porsche's not so fast on the straights here.
Yeah.
We're looking at Wes, he's got a bit of a train coming up behind him. Elevate, Bob Lixam, Skitty 1.
Yep.
Let's see what Wes does here. No one actually pitting of our top 5 still, they've all got an extra lap.
Bob Blixen's the fastest 350. Holy shit.
Bob Lixam with 350, he's definitely catching guys up on the straights. So it's looking like the non-hybrid cars definitely have the top speed on the track. So beginning of lap 4 now, guys. Amazing stuff here.
Those top tires are lasting, eh?
Definitely. I think this 2 times tire wear definitely means the guys are going to use the softs for a lot longer. They do, however, run the risk, as we've seen with Skitty 1, who's again off, unfortunately.
Come on, Skitty.
Those soft tires definitely not helping him. But the longer you run them, obviously, the less grip you have.
Okay. And it's a long track to get back to the pits there.
Very long track, yes. So Skitty 1 now has got Eleanor Psycho Sheep, who is just under a second behind him. If you look very carefully, guys, you can see Skitty at the bottom by his fuel tank. He's got a bit of hybrid left in his car, and Psycho Sheep has no hybrid left. So that does play quite a big effect when it comes to coming out of the corners. As we see Psycho Sheep now half a second behind Skitty. This hybrid all charged up again. He's right on him here.
But as soon as you get the hybrid, you can lose it straight away.
Correct.
Sure.
Hopefully these guys keep it nice and tidy, so we just follow this battle here. Sharks Yaya unfortunately having a bit of a lonely race at the back. His hybrid also looks like he's been hitting the wall a few times. Hopefully we can see him back up at the pack. So Dad, I was asking, what car would you probably have chosen for this race tonight?
I'd have gone with the Toyota.
Which one specifically? Because there's yep.
The one that's... Is it? No. Yeah, that's in Jay's driving?
JOOR is in a Porsche.
Yeah. Porsche. No,
Porsche.
No, it's not a... Who was that? I saw the Toyota, man. It's the Elevate. Yeah.
So we go to
Out of gone with it. I like the Japanese cars.
You like the Japanese cars, so this is the 2012 Toyota model.
Yeah.
And he's just run off also wide.
Yeah.
I think he's suffering now with a bit of tire wear. As you watch Skitty 1 here.
Catching him. Space maps. Come on, Chops.
So the HP boys in 9th and 10th currently. Watching Elevate now right on the back of Skitty with a massive overspeed in that Toyota. Breezing past Skitty there. Let's take another look at that if we can.
Skitty, relax. The brakes.
Great stuff there by Mr. Elevate.
Oh. Skitty better put the slap.
Let's get back to the action, sorry guys. Still trying to find that button. So Skitty's actually run wide, he's now in 10th place again. Definitely struggling tonight, unfortunate for him. You remember Skitty 1 was the winner of one of our first races at the beginning of this season. So quite unfortunate to see him at the back of the grid at the moment. Just look at Mikhail, ever so cool, ever so calm. Now 25 seconds ahead of the pack. This guy is absolutely moving in this Audi R18. I think doing Audi very proud tonight. Monty, what's up, brother? Really missing you on track, man. Mikhail on the back straight again. Shall we see him go for another lap? He does have the fuel.
He's got... No, that's not enough.
I think that's enough.
Remember the last time he was coasting that last.
Yes, at the skyline.
Yeah.
Literally less than a lap of fuel, and he managed to get it around the track quickly.
He's going
might we add. So he's going one more lap, lap 5.
What's he doing?
Another 5.
And now consistent, yes.
How consistent, guys.
No, Kayla, you better get on track and also start kicking ass. This guy's making...
I think he's laying down a challenger, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. He's taking off his shirt for you, boy.
If you guys don't follow Mikhail on Instagram, he's been keeping himself very occupied during this lockdown. Other than work, he recently received for his birthday a Porsche 911 GT3 Lego car that he built. It was quite interesting to watch. As we're watching Mr. Fefalace in the pits now, just coming out. Kofi also coming out. GTP, GTI actually jumping both of them in the pits there. Don't think he fueled, but he did put on hard tires, so this might be interesting strategy by him. Yep. Remember, he started on the medium tire.
Mediums, yeah.
So he's doing his hard tire stint and then probably going soft all the way to the end of the race.
Anthony.
Shout out DMR, GTP GTI representing here for you guys. DMR standing for Dead Men Racing. Mr. FLA is also part of the HP Heater Proxy team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Heater Proxy. Grinders. I think it's Heater Proxy Full Metal. Yes? No? Is he watching him here?
Oops.
Right on the back of Mr. GTP. Just want to follow this battle because obviously FLA is in the softer tire now. FLA's actually started on soft tires, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless we have that glitch and he actually started on mediums, which would make sense why Kyle ran away with it. As you watch FLA's here. I think he's just biding his time. Move back to Kuchi here, who's putting actually quite an awesome performance for his 4th place currently. Big ups to Mr. Kuchi.
Yeah, he's got a nice space between left J, double O, yeah?
Yep, J.
They were second behind.
Correct. Kuchi, he is on the medium tire now. He hasn't actually fueled, so I think he might just be doing the 1 lap. Might see him do a 3-stopper. Jay on the harder tire now. He's also probably just doing the 1 lap as his fuel is quite low.
Fuel is low?
Yep. Eleanor Bob Blixen, he's actually on lap 5 now with his mediums. Low fuel, so we still yet to see him pit. And then Psycho Sheep now on the back of Bob Blixen. I believe Elevate must have had another error, so these guys from 6th down all had an error-full race tonight. Fortunate for them. My Phantom's asking, can he swap the Lego Porsche for the real one? Not sure. I think that the real one costs between... I think
million.
Phantoms, you would know how much the bloody real car would cost, yeah. So you're looking at Skitty here on the back of Psycho Sheep. I do want to go back to that FLA's battle though.
Yeah, it's very close. They're still behind.
That Toyota's got great straight line speed. I don't know if Skitty's going to manage to get past here. Crazy 8 was in 6th, must have pitted and is now in 10th place.
Yeah, he pitted and went into mediums and filled up.
Awesome stuff, so that's why he's now in 10th. Keeping it nice and tidy. We got Jax Yaya, who has stayed out on his softs for a 5th lap in the Toyota. You can see his front tyres are quite fairly worn, but definitely should be pitting at the end of this lap. So we just move back to FLAs and GTP GTI. They're coming towards the end of the track now. Mikhail with a monstrous lead, 52 seconds. Don't forget he hasn't pitted yet, so he will be pitting quite shortly at the end of this lap. Very, very consistent, very racy, and still going faster. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Still going faster. This man is on an absolute mission, guys. So you look back here, GTP, GTI and FLAs keeping it nice and tight with each other. And Kuhi joining them, it's not far behind, 2.6 seconds behind.
2.6 seconds.
What's up, Sean Breitenbach? Thanks for joining, man. This race is a long race and not learning much for your race. I think if one thing, Mikhail's the only one in an R18 as we see him pit now. This thing is absolutely moving around this track, so if anything, this must be the fastest car for the track, guys. A really lovely livery. Loving the color scheme here. Looks like he's filled up. Yep, ready to go toward the end of the race. He's come out of the pits and
Well, Ferdy's taken on the straight.
100%. That Peugeot having a great straight line speed. You can see GTP's only on 330. The Peugeot is almost on 350 here. Big shout out Ferdy FLAs here.
Cook is keeping here back here.
Yeah, Cookie not
They'll
too far
all
behind.
be pitting now.
Yep.
So I think
Ferdy's going another lap.
GTP's got to pit with hard,
Cookie's
yes.
pitting.
He's gonna have to fill up one time. Jay and Jay should be putting in as well. Jay's on the hard, so now he'll go to mediums, I'm sure.
You see JOR, very minimal fuel in his tank. So we just joined GTP, exiting the pits now. Psycho Sheep coming around this last corner. He's now in 4th place. Wow, want some stuff. Psycho Sheep, after all his incidents, he's in 4th place, just ahead of Cookie. With Psycho Sheep on what looks like 2 lap old soft tires, Cookie on fresh softs. Cookie definitely going towards to the end of the race now though, so Psycho Sheep has got one more pit stop if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's got to go to the medium.
Correct. As we look at Eleanor Elevate, who I believe has pitted, he's got fresh hard tires.
So he'll do the one lap.
Yep. He's finding it a little bit difficult himself. JOR now on soft tires, probably going towards the end of the race now. He's done his 2nd pit stop. So look out for him. He's going to obviously climb up the grid. Yes, the other guys ahead of him pit.
Oh, that's the color scheme of JOR. I was wondering what the gold. I'm trying to figure out the gold. I'm saying Bumblebee. He's done a Hennessy logo.
A Hennessy logo, as in the drink.
The drink Hennessy, yeah.
Ah, okay. Shout out there.
That's right. Bloody alcoholic.
RBS Performance, Sean Breitenbach saying yes, I think he has NOS or the upboost, but he owns his tracks. Giving props to Mikado 5, MEFC Monty's doing the same. Carlos Guard around here. Can anyone dethrone him, guys? Can anybody dethrone Mikado?
Maybe if someone gets off a commentary and starts racing this track again.
Yeah, I know. I actually need to get back into things with this track.
There's only 2 King of the Ring champions so far?
Only Mikhail, King of the Ring champion. So he started this last year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yours was null and void. Just
correct.
Okay.
So FLAs, if I'm not mistaken, he's only done the 1 pit stop, right?
Yeah.
As we join him, he's just run
Oh.
wide. I don't know why commentators curse whenever we mention someone.
So what happened to GTP? Was behind 7 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, so GTP pitted, remember, for
Oh, yes.
soft tires, yes. And Flace has not pitted, so he still has to do another pit stop, probably towards the end of the race. Yep.
Well done, GTP. If you can keep that up, then he's ahead of.
Interesting strategies, yeah, for sure. So you're watching Mikhail here. Yep.
Pulled it out. Cookie as well, he's also in there. Fiercely.
Psycho's pulled a 2-second gap to Cookie. We are missing somebody. Where is Mr. Barblickson? Oh, there he is.
Don't
spinning
talk.
Again. Spinning some more.
And still spinning some more.
Definitely drifting this car tonight, finding it very difficult.
Yeah, the odds are not doing justice. Oh, 6:30.
So look at Wes here on his hard tires. Needs to put one more time, I believe, for mediums. Jacques Yaya still on his soft tires, but very, very, very low fuel. So he's done 6 laps on soft tires. Well done to him there. Yep. Ooh, he's drifting though. You can see those tires are losing their grip. Shout out to Kalahari Boys Racing Team. Just go up the grid here again. Mikhail again coming to the back straight, to the final straight. As we just sit with him for a little bit, guys. AM Racing saying FLS has done 2 soft stints and still needs to pit twice. I hope that's true. I'm not too sure if we might have had the glitch with FLS. He might have actually started on the medium tire and the game's picked it up as soft, so we'll just follow up with him and see there. Guys, don't forget, please, King of the Ring, sponsored by Sky Coffee Company, guys. You can see all the branding around Mikhail's car, Sky Coffee. You can catch them on Facebook at Sky Coffee Company, on Instagram and Twitter as well at Sky Coffee Company. They are available and are delivered during level 3 lockdown. And again, guys, don't forget, tomorrow on my channel, I will be announcing a little bit of an interesting thing that I've been doing with Sky Coffee. Kyle in the pits, quick stop, takes off those hard tires, puts on the mediums, and he is
to the end of the race.
Miles ahead. He's going to the end of this race now. Can anybody catch him, guys? Can anybody catch this guy? Absolutely awesome stuff by Mikhail. I think one of the only drivers that hasn't really put a foot wrong. Touch wood. Touch wood.
Cookie's been on form as well. He hasn't gone off.
Cookie has not gone off as well.
JOO as well.
16-second gap to JOOR, so yeah, definitely. Thanks for that, everyone. Let's just jump to Mr. FLS in P2 now. He's going for another lap on the soft tires, so I don't think we're going to see him pitting anytime soon. As we go to P5, LNR Psycho Sheep is taking off his soft tires. Still got about 4 or 5 laps left of the race, guys. It's quite a long one tonight. Sorry, 4 laps. So they still have to complete lap 7, 8, 9, 10. It's quite a long race tonight. And don't forget, at 8:30, guys, we've got pool 2 who will be racing. So I think we'll find a lot more battles there, as well as the guys obviously want to make their way back up into pool number 1. Psycho Sheep exiting just ahead of JOO Pace. Psycho Sheep on soft tires, fresh softs. And JOO Pace is on his soft tires. It's a battle of Toyota and Porsche, just like at Lamar, guys. Great stuff by the boys here. Skitty 1, he's in 7th place, 14 seconds behind the group. We've got Jacques Yaya, who's actually run out of fuel, guys. He's limping towards the pits now. Quite unfortunate there, and I think he was pushing it a little bit, pushing that envelope, trying to make sure he does 6 laps on a tank of fuel. Ballsy, but well, I think he's now paying the price of that day. Unlucky there, unlucky for the win.
Change to fifth gear and then use your hybrid.
Yep. Where's now 10th place, keeping it fairly clean. You can see a few bruises on this car though.
Which one is this?
Where's Crazy 8's Where's? Shout out to the Crazy 8s.
Oh.
This car's a bit bruised here.
Trying to figure what his logo is all about. Fossil, the color scheme, or auto-equip space, or what is that?
It is quite interesting. I'm seeing Yokohama on the front, Pioneer on the sides as well. Maybe it's just the color scheme of what he's got
color
in
scheme,
in his everyday car.
Could be a good, so it's almost a gay parade thing, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Let's ask him.
You should ask him, yeah. If you guys don't know, Wes is a real life racer, correct, Dad?
Yep.
He does do drag racing in a lime green Toyota Corolla. Yes? No?
I think it's a Corolla, not a Datsun 1400 or something?
Datsun 1400, that's the one, yes.
The GX, yeah.
Yeah, so do look out for that. Just if you do know Wes personally, do chat to him about that. He is quite passionate about his racing. Big shout out to Mr. Wes 09. Guys, throw some questions for us in chat if you'd like to find out more about King of the Ring or about Sky Coffee Company. Throw those questions out in chat and we'll be willing to answer. Phantoms, we were born before you. It's not innocent, it's a Datsun 1400. Skitty 1, keeping it nice and tidy. Mr. J-Dub and Psycho Sheep having a bit of a scrap here around the track, keeping it very close within a second of each other all the way around. Kuchi nice and clean again. He's now 9.7 seconds behind GTP. GTP 14 seconds behind FLA. FLA still needing to pit, and Mikhail just running literally and figuratively, guys. Yes, thank you, Dino. Anyone born after the, 95, 96? Listen was called the Datsun. It was a Datsun. Datsun are old. Yeah. So guys, race number 5 will follow very...
Kuchi!
Oh, Kuchi! We just caught that there. Fortunate for him there. Spun on the way to the final sector.
Jay as well.
And Jay.
After he just took over Psycho and then he loses.
So the battle he had with Psycho Sheep, unfortunately, not ending well for Jay. He's now fallen back 3 seconds behind Psycho. Big shout out to Dino Cantino as well in chat. Welcome, brother. If you guys don't know, on Dino's channel, Dino Cantino on YouTube, we on every Monday night from what's now 7 p.m. I believe, yes, 7 p.m. we do the chat box, GTSport chat box, and we do all sort of topics, particularly regarding GTSport FIA as well as the GTSA League. So do catch us every Monday night from 7, and then directly after that at 8 p.m. it is the chat box cup, also represented by Dino Cantino. Yeah, guys, do join us every Monday night from 7 all the way up until about 9 o'clock on Dino Cantino's YouTube channel for the chat box and the chat box cup. think last night we saw some interesting racing by our boy Mr. DMR Fluffybutt and I Phantoms, as well as big shout out to Flakvark. I said it right, Flakvark, for his P3 yesterday. I think an awesome race around Bathurst to our 4 cars, for all the 4-wheel drive cars. So, yeah, look out for it again this coming Monday from 7 until 9 at YouTube channel Dino Cantino. Please do subscribe to the channel and click on his bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of the chat box action.
Was he wearing his makeup this weekend?
Yes, he was,
okay.
as Flores Diago in chat says, Dino Clown Tino. I must also remind the viewers on my channel watching King of the Ring tonight, if Dino gets to 225 subscribers by the next chat box, which is on Monday, this coming Monday, if he gets to 225 subscribers, I will have to drive any FIA races as well as GTSSA races in a livery that says I love Dino Cantino. As well as for that week, I will have to have Dino as my profile picture on WhatsApp with the status I love Dino Cantino. So please guys, do go and not subscribe to Dino Cantino's channel. And yeah, we'll see if he gets to 225 by next week Monday. So we just run down the list now. Kyle on lap 8 now on his mediums, 32-second gap between him and FLAce. FLAce actually closing, it was on 37, so he's in first place. FLAce soft tires in second, yet to make I think another pit stop. GTP GTI in third place, 17 seconds behind FLAce. We've got Cookie in fourth, it's 27 seconds.
Psycho's doing quite well, he's pulling that gap.
Yeah, remember also Cookie did make an error in the last...
spun, yeah, but I mean remember Psycho spun on the first lap.
True, so he's back into 5th place, so big ups to him. Psycho and Cookie are on soft tires, Psycho on fresher softs though, and Psycho, he did hold his pit stop, so he's going to the end of the race on these tires.
With his soft, catch up. Skitty should do the same as well, I think.
Correct. JWO Pace, he's also done all his pits, he's running towards the end of the race. I think he might suffer towards the end of the field though, so just catch up with him as we come to the close of a few laps, guys. Back onto Skitty, he's been in a world of trouble, but currently in 7th place. Trying to keep it on track now towards the end of the race, guys. Elevator 9th, Mr. Bob Lixom, who's been having really awful time in 9th. Unfortunately for him, as we saw him finish 2nd in the previous Pool 1 race. The Group 3 cars. We've got Crazy 8's Wes in 10th. And Mr. Jacques Siayi in 11th place. What can we say about this man, Mikhailo Fire? He's absolutely mooring it. Phantom saying he thinks that I need to do the clown face for the next chat box. We'll see. AM Racing agreeing with him there. Oh, okay. We'll see. You'll have to twist my arm for it. I think I'll make a better clown.
Don't trust you guys that could make up one.
Yeah. So Dad, other than Cookie obviously having a bit of an error in the last lap.
Pitting boys Microsoft.
Showing him there.
Really,
It's the FLAC.
Stays.
I believe he'll be able to come out ahead of GTP here.
Okay, he's doing his hard now.
So he's doing his hard lap here, it seems.
Yeah.
So he is 10 seconds ahead of
10.
GTP.
That's GTP's gonna catch him. Come on, GTP.
So we might see a change of position towards the end of this race here.
9 seconds, 9.5, 9.4. Oh, lovely. We're gonna have some action.
Dino, it's unfortunate, brother. Even when you're not streaming, dog, people are just having you in the chat here. I feel sorry for you, man. Sure.
Oh, Psycho.
Don't tell me Psycho's out again.
No, he just spun.
He's still ahead of Jay, though. Still ahead of Jay.
Yeah, not by much. Why are we getting blue flags?
Because we saw Kuchi, not Kuchi, KBR Jacques Yaya, who is now being lapped.
No.
Unfortunately, yeah, he got lapped.
Was that?
He's just been lapped
Oh,
by
okay,
Sakishi.
sorry.
Remember, he had to roll
Yeah,
off into
yeah.
the pits. So he's got hard tires on now. Decent tank of fuel to get him to the end.
We need to watch Jay and Psycho.
Yep. One man that's been quite quiet is Mr. Eleanor Boblixim here. We jump on board with him. He's a Peugeot. You can see this is one of the older LMP1 cars. Not as much gadgets and gizmos, but still a very fancy steering wheel. I think for me, Dad, the craziest things about these cars is that although they are super quick, the visibility in these cars is very minimal.
You see nothing.
You see absolutely nothing. And yet the guys back in the day were still able to go absolutely quick
Good flying
with
out.
these things, yeah. Bob Lixon's definitely on it. He's a little bit up on Mikhail's time at the moment. He's fastest lap.
Yeah, he's been doing faster sectors for quite some time.
So he's definitely, we hope, getting the hang of the car now towards the end of the race. As we jump on board with Skitty in the Porsche. See, this is one of the newer cars that has a lot more gadgets here. But just as little visibility. You've got these two big fenders. He's chasing down Mr. LMI Elevate there ahead of him. Great stuff there. As we look at the Toyota again of Eleanor Elevate, also a little bit fancy, 2012 model car. I think this is the one you said you had driven, right?
Yeah.
But Jay
So
double pace.
Yeah, he just whacked the wall now.
He's been having a very decent race for his P4 at the moment. Message there from Jacques Yaya, not his best performance. He's forgot to pit with his soft tires. On board here with Mikhail. Just cruising away to his last lap. I will be joining the action further back very shortly as we are expecting FLAs to pit to see where he comes out in terms of himself and GTP GTI.
5 seconds.
Yep. But looking at Mikhail here on his medium tires, more than enough fuel, about to start his final lap. Been a bit less consistent in terms of his pace on his medium tires, but going quicker still. He's just done a 5:35 on mediums, guys. Absolutely flying in this Saudi R18.
I'm just thinking, GTP, will he have enough fuel for the last lap?
should. Mikhail's got a little bit less fuel than him, so I have a good feeling that he will. But he's actually closed the gap. He was 10 seconds behind FLS.
Yeah,
FLS now.
nice 5. So if 30 pits, then he's lost the lead. He lost the position.
He's lost second place, yes. But also, I think with the cutting that 10-second gap down to 5 seconds. So you watch FLS now pitting.
Should be a slap and dash.
Now coming around the last corner.
No. GTP got it.
There we go. 30 is actually out ahead of GTP GTI. But remember, GTP GTI is on the faster tyre. 30 is on his medium tyre. So Rowan well called there. 2 stints on soft tyres and 1 stint on hards and mediums. 30 having done a 3-stopper for his second place at the moment. But GTP GTI is closing in on that gap. We've got Kuchi as well, putting on his softs. And what do you know? J-Double-O Pace has got 4th place now in his soft tyres. Kuchi on hards. J-Double-O, Psycho Sheep must have had a bit of an error as he's now quite far behind. About 5 seconds from Mr. J-Double-O Pace. So the last lap seeing quite a few changes of position. Skitty 1 also starting his final lap now on medium tyres. Elevate behind him. Skitty having overtaken Elevate this previous lap. While Blixen coming towards the end of the lap. He's also running a little bit short on fuel, so we might see him fuel saving. We got Wes as well, 45 seconds behind him. And our very unfortunate Mr. Jacques Yaya, that on lap 9, which will prove to be his final lap.
Yeah.
We'll run out of fuel on lap 6.
Let's get Sharks and Dino together. Dino will teach him how to pit. So there we go, Mr. GTP GTI, right on the back of Psycho Sheep here. So you join him on board. GTP GTI on soft tyres, is Toyota. Psycho Sheep is on medium tyres in his 2012 Toyota. Just see that hybrid energy kick in there by GTP GTI. Looking on the inside of Psycho Sheep here. This guy's providing some awesome racing for us here. So he's in the car. What car is this?
30 is in. Let us have a look. The Peugeot. Ooh, there we go. GTP GTI.
Come on, GTP.
Coming on the inside with his hybrid, but then 30's Peugeot just extending its advantage with that top speed now. Look at the comparison. 30's on 315, GTP's only on 300. So that Peugeot has the legs. 30 has, I think GTP is going to have to do something somewhere. As 30 just extends that gap by a whole second after that straight. So the grunt of that Peugeot is definitely improving pretty well, but as soon as it comes to a corner and just out of exit of a corner, that Toyota is absolutely flying. Great stuff there. So we just go down the list to Mr. J-Double-O Pace, who's in a lonely 4th place.
Psycho taking Kuchi.
He took Kuchi. Kuchi is on the hard tyre now, so unfortunately falling behind. But should have a comfortable gap to Skitty and Eleanor Elevate, who are on each other as well. A few last lap battles. Mr. Elevate in the Toyota has a higher top speed than that Porsche. Skitty defending for all his worth, and Elevate drifting on the grass but managing to save it there.
Kyle on the back straight, going to the end.
Yep, we just go down the list quickly.
Oh yes, here we go. Yes, GTP, come on.
So GTP GTI is on.
Putting
on heavy.
He's got to get in before the straight, eh?
Yep, correct.
He's got to get in before that straight.
Okay,
Or
guys,
save
I
up
just
some
want to
of
have
that.
a look here. Your race leader coming to the end of the race now.
Well done,
It's your boy, Mikhailo 5,
Mikhail.
winning once again, proving why he's your reigning King of the Ring champion. Well done, Mikhail. An awesome race win there.
This is going to be interesting to watch this year.
Yep, we've got GTP
Oh,
GTI, who's point 0.8 behind FLA's. Unfortunately, I think that Peugeot definitely has the legs on the Toyota towards the end here. So just look on board here.
yeah, straight away. 1 second.
With
Go on.
GTI. So you see that Peugeot's not
When does the green stuff deploy? What do you call it?
it's
Super boost.
so
That
the hybrid actually
hybrid.
deploys from, I think, when you're in first to fourth gear, and then kind of like eases off in fifth gear. So look now here, Mr. FLA's coming to the end of the race here.
Well done, Nadif. Nice control.
We got GTP GTI ending in third place. That's your top three.
Yeah,
Well done to the guys. Awesome stuff. And we've got Mr. J00 Pace.
Double O.
He's coming around to finish in fourth place here. Big shout out to him. Part of Pace Motorsports
Well
now.
done.
He's coming around the final corner and finishing in fourth place. Well done. Right behind him,
Jay.
Mr. Eleanor Psycho Sheep in fifth place. Big shout out to him. I think an awesome strategy, and I think he'll be quite happy with that fifth place.
Yeah, that is brilliant. I mean, he was the only one that started on hearts.
Yep, and in sixth we have Mr. Cookie 999. Well done to him. He was quite up there in the front of the pack at the beginning of the race, and then unfortunately with the pit stops, he's just fallen to sixth place. Skitty 1 in seventh.
Elevate.
We got Eleanor Elevate in 8th, so they obviously didn't switch position towards the end there. As we wait now, Bob Lixam swerving on the main straight,
Looking for fuel.
looking for fuel. Unfortunate for him there, our second place finisher in the last race. Coming into the final corners here. In to take 9th position in pool 1. Well done to him. I think we're just waiting now for Jacques Yaya and Wes, who's had a bit of an off again. Mr. Jacques Yaya.
I would like to finish
That's
this
the end of
race
the
here.
race.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the end of the race. As we see now, your victory to our boy, Mr. Mikhailo 5, your reigning King of the Ring champion. Just proving his mettle once again. Well done to him, guys. Pole position, fastest lap. Not a clean race, but nonetheless, big well done to him. Ken Dog, I think one of the longer races of this King of the Ring championship.
Yeah, it was. Yes, my butt is sore. I'm watching.
Your final thoughts?
Nice race, eh? I mean, like, congrats to Mikhail for finishing first. We expected that. But what is nice is the three guys that were below there. I mean, GTP, I don't know, I wouldn't have put him there, but hey, man pulled finger. Okay, Ferdy, we knew Ferdy was going to be there.
Yep.
Okay, Skitty had a bit of a blunder and Bob Luxem. But hey, big ups to J00.
Yeah, 100%. And I think big shout out
And
to all the guys.
also to like Jacques Yaya and them all for not giving up, eh? You know, the guys stayed on the track. I mean, some guys that have lost this is now just park off and disappear. But hey, congrats to these guys for staying on the track, man. Damn.
No, I agree. A big shout out to Wes and Jacques Yaya for obviously sticking it out. I think that does prove a world of good for them and just the type of races that they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done to all the guys. Don't forget, guys, the pool 2 is going to be live very shortly, so the guys are obviously practicing in the background. We will be catching up with them very soon. And yeah, big shout out Mikhail, FLS, and GTP GTI on your guys' podiums. I think really interesting race, and I think the most interesting thing for me is to see the difference in car choices for this race. So we'll see if pool twos look similar to this, or if everyone has picked up a few tips from this race. And obviously now everyone's going to try and jump into what Mikhail drove. So guys, thanks so much. Don't forget King of the Ring, sponsored by Sky Coffee Company. You can catch them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Sky Coffee Company. They are sponsoring the guys with all the prizes, as well as um, making sure that the guys stay awake with this awesome coffee. Join us very shortly in the next 10-15 minutes. We'll be cutting the stream and joining the Pool 2 chaps as they embark on their journey around the Green Hell. Thanks everybody, see you just now. Okay.